YouTube, 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 YouTube. All right. Nah, but I got another video for you guys. Today we doing a transformation. We got my guy in the chair. He about to go from a fro. He wanted to knock it down. What he was doing at first, he was doing locks on top, and he did like a low drop fade on the sides. However, he want to cut it all even and have a high taper on the sides. So we about to get this work. You see me now, I'm trying to knock it down, trying to knock that top down to a 3, trying to see if that's going to match the sides. And when it doesn't, you're going to see me hit it again with a 2. Right now, I'm really we're not knocking it down to where you can brush it, really just knock it down to where it's all even. That way he can grow his fro that he really wants. And you see me now, like I said, I'm going at it with a 2. Really because that 3, I didn't feel like it matched the size all the way. You could really tell a difference. I didn't want it to tell a difference. So right now I'm knocking it with a 2. All the way close, all the way around. Trying to make sure it's all even. And as you see now, I'm prepping myself for the fade. I hit it with a 1.5 on the sides, just the size, not all the way around, just the size where I'm fading at, with a 1.5. And after that, I'm gonna go lower than that with a 1. Basically, what this gonna do is gonna lower the hair length and make it easier for me to fade. Now I'm hitting it with a ball line with my clippers all the way closed. And then after that, I'm going to raise that line a little bit higher with my clippers all the way open. And now you see me now, I'm raising it. I'm going at the top of his head as high as I want the fade to be. I'm going at that with a 1.5 all the way open. And I will soon close. However, the way I'm fading, I'm going to be fading down. So the highest I went was a 1.5 open. And then after that, I'm going to go a little bit lower under that with my 1.5 close. And then you'll soon see me switch to that 1 guard. Now I'm hitting it with the 1 guard all the way open and then all the way closed to get that bottom line out. Me, I prefer to fade down simply so it could be way easier on me. I ain't got to worry about pushing the fade up. I ain't got to worry about making any mistakes. And sometimes what I tend to do after that 1 close, if the line isn't all the way out, sometimes I hit it with a 1/2 guard halfway, and then I nudge at it with the 1/2 all the way closed. Sometimes I can just take it out with my clippers all the way open and hitting it with my corners. Sometimes I can't. Whenever I can, I just hit it with the 1/2 guard to make my life easier. My fading system is pretty much the same all the way around. If you didn't hear me earlier, basically what I like to do, hit it with a ball line, raise that line higher with my clipper all the way open, Then I go as high as I want my fade to be with a 1.5 all the way open. And then after that, I close it, go a little bit under where I had it open at. And I do the same thing with the 1. I hit it with a 1 all the way open, go a little bit under the net with a close. Now we're on the lineup. Me personally, I don't know why I do this. It ain't no particular reason for me doing this. This is just my way. I usually line up the neck first, then the back of the beard, and that's when I hit the front. Anytime you lining anybody up, you always want to make sure it's not hurting them. This guy's my client, however, I always ask, hey boss, these not hurting you, are they? Simply because you never know. Different people, different skin, and that blade moves a lot. So sometimes it can move out of place and you not even know it type deal. So I always ask, even when I'm lining them up, even when it's a client, even if it's the middle of the lineup, I always repeatedly ask, hey, you not in any pain, are you? Just to make sure they're okay. I apologize for the bad angling on the lineup. This GoPro be on my chest, and sometimes I don't be looking because I'm so focused on the haircut. Again, I apologize for the bad footage, so we just gonna speed past this. Whenever you lining up, you want to make sure you edging up the hairs that's there and making it as straight as you can. You never want to just make your own line, because then in that case, you pushing people back, and what's gonna happen is the grow back gonna be ugly. So make it easier for yourself and just line up the hairs that's there exactly where they're at and make it your best to straighten it up. Yes, I'm in here to enhance this client simply because that's the way he likes. He's a younger guy. He likes that sharp, clean, enhanced lineup. So each particular client, some get it, some don't. This client does. So right now I'm enhancing the lineup. And as far as the enhancement debate goes, some people like it, some people don't. So with that being said, meet people where they at. The people who don't like it, don't give it to them. The people who do, give it to them. It's not really that big of a deal. Some people just swear they hate barbers who use it, and some people just swear they hate it and just make up names for it when it's really not that big of a deal. If you want it, get it. If you don't want it, don't get it. Really not that big of a deal. I never saw the point of that argument. Right now we on razor work. Y'all already know to prevent cutting them, prevent nicking them, prevent messing them up in any kind of way with that razor. You want to stretch that skin. You got people always cutting people. Maybe if you stretch that skin, you wouldn't be cutting them. But nah, right now we're on razor work trying to get them right. Try to get everything lined up, crisp look. And what I do with the beard myself, I hit it with the razor, then I hit it with a pencil line. That's just to bring some sharpness and some definition to the line. With this client particularly, I will be enhancing his beard. So I enhance the front with Topic, the fibers, and then I enhance the beard with Kiss Express. I'll do another video showing how to do that. As you see, that Kiss and that barber pencil brings more definition to the lineup on the beard. That way you sharp all the way around. Usually some people get enhancements in the front lineup and then the beard looks regular. If you go enhance it, if you want that, some clients want to look the very best, I enhance both. Some people rather the face and not the lineup, I give them that. Some people like the lineup and not the face, I give them that. So it all just depends on the client that you have in the chair at the moment. And as you can see, that's the transformation, you guys. My boy looking right. My boy always loved his haircut. Even when he did have the locks and the drop fade, he was loving that. And now he loving this one. Man, continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.